again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there Sunday? Out there, cupcakes on this overcast and wet Sunday morning. And yo, Satomi Nishigoi. Yes, I see you. Do me a favour and go and give my man Josh a bit of support, a bit of love. Tell him the Twisted One sent you. Give him a like, give him a subscribe. Check out his koi. He's got some stunning Japanese koi for sale. So give him a look, guys and girls. Well, I didn't get much done yesterday other than the live. I did a few little pop run bits, but just didn't feel like doing anything. I think I've been working burning the candle at both ends. So yeah, took a bit of a slow day yesterday, but I did make a start on the new shower for the Frankenstein pond, which has had a hard reset and has now got new fry in there for Susan. Hopefully it keeps you happy. So yeah, what have I done? Well, I bought 4 trays a week or so ago, and at the moment you can see that they are stood there up on top of one another. No, they are not levitating. No, I've not got any metal bars going through the front. What I've got is bits of 1.5 pipe glued to the bottom. So I've got the platform made for it. I don't know if I've got all the pipe work for it, but I'm going to get the holes cut and get some media in it and get it sat in place, so then I can sort the pipe work out at a later date. Also, I want to get this veg bay off of the old long block tank and get that into the toe side tank. I might not get it up and running today, but we will get it sat in position, that's for sure. The tank is going to go. I'm arguing with Susan at the moment on making a smaller one, but the tank is going to go. I am going to go with my my decision to increase my filtration for the main pond. So yeah, cracking live last night. We had loads of people popping in, popping out. Next week we will have myself, Perky from Koi Services, Josh from Satomi Nishigoi. No doubt Crafty will come and join us as well. So that's 5, as well as all the others. We've got space for 10 people. So if you would like to come and join me next weekend, let me know so we can get you quizzed just as much as us, because next weekend Saturday Night Live will be a question and answer session. So any questions you've got out there, koi related, whether it's how we got into it, why we do what we do, or just general questions on koi keeping, ponds, filters, you name it, it will be answered if you've got the questions. So yeah, we will be doing that next Saturday evening on the Saturday Night Live. Perky's going to be shouting it out on his channel. I hope Crafty's going to, and everyone else is going to, so we can get a real good gathering Saturday night for a good old Q&A session on the Saturday Night Live with the Twisted One and guests. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to put you down. Sorry, message just coming in my phone. I'm going to put you down. I'm going to mark out where I'm going to cut. I'm going to get cutting done, and then we will come back to you. All right? Well, my little fruit bats, today has absolutely flown by. An awesome visit from Paul Higginson. Pickle's been in, and we've got it working on the keyboard. For some reason, we can't use the touchscreen anymore, but it's working, so hopefully things will go much smoother this Saturday coming. But like I said, Paul been and gone. Took some fish with him. Oh, John's just been round and collected the kahaku, so that's 1 gone out of here, 4 gone from over there. And in between, I have managed to get the holes cut in the bottoms of these trays. I've got a tank connector in, and I've started putting media in. So yeah, let me speak. Oh, I've cut that out in there as well, ready to go. Because I want to get that in position in there, so I can then work out exactly what pipe work I'm going to need. I know I'm going to have to change the fitting on the back, but that's just 4 screws and a bit of silicone. So yeah, you spin you around. How you spin me round, round, baby. Yeah, we had a couple gone from there. We're on this now, so 2-inch tank connector, and what I will have is a bit of 2-inch pipe with a 2-inch 90 when I can find it, and that will just be coming straight out and going that way, and then literally it will be filled with flow core, all 3 chambers, and then I'll get a couple of firms and some one's own business going in there, and then it'll end up looking like that. Or like that. I really do love that fern. Got a little bit scorched a couple of weeks ago, but the spider plants are going absolutely ape shit this year. And like I say, I've got this one cut out. I've also filled in the hole there. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to undo these screws, break the seal, spin that round. Oh, you spin me right round, steps around. And then we'll work out exactly what pipe work I need. And then we will get that fitted on that corner over there. Haven't started touching this yet, but I am getting a rough idea on what I'm going to do. I either keep it like that and turn that whole bay by putting some more brickwork in into a fucking massive moving bed. Yeah. The tickers are ticking. But yeah, I've been busted twice trying to get bits done in here. Keep getting told that's next year's project. Yeah, but I need bits from here to do bits over there. I need to get rid of. I need to be able to take the easy pod off of there, get it scrubbed down so I can advertise it for sale. So I still need to do some dismantling in here, either way. So yeah, we've got that one cut out. I don't know if I'll get that plumbed in today, but I do hope to have it sat in position with this bit here round the right way. So yeah, that's where we are at this moment in time. And I will pick you lot back up in a bit. Our little fruit bats, that's about as far as I'm going to be able to go, because I didn't take into account these trays are actually slightly smaller than the ones I've got on there. So I'm going to need a 5th tray. This little tank is going to be absolutely fucking bulletproof by the time I finish with it, because you've got a Tempest as it's mechanical, and then you've got you will have 1, 2, 3 showers, and don't even get me started on this, in fact. Okay, I think we've all seen the video, and I don't think there's many of us out there that can afford. But the smallest one they did, which when I looked at it, is much bigger than this one here, and this set of 5 here cost me 25 quid from eBay. The media that's in it is a porous media. I can't remember the name. My man Stu Bob gave me it. He said that it's really, really cheap. So take that and say 20, 25 quid for that. So that's 50 quid, and I've got a plant shower And I've had that for Christ knows how long, and then Mountain Tree bring out something. And I went on the website actually, and let's go in here because my arm's aching. But I actually went on the website this afternoon with Paul Higginson, and the very small one that they do, which is a tiny little pond, smaller than a Blagdon Infinity, with this wall of cups that you put their special media in that they're supposed to put the plant in. 850 quid for a tiny little fucking bowl that you couldn't even keep 6 goldfish in. You know what I mean? Let alone the next size up, which was shown, it's either the next size up or the one between, because the next size up is £1,700. It goes right up to £3.5 grand for one of these things, that even if you made one like I've done there across the board, you'd still be able to do it for 150 quid, 200 quid, including getting that fucking little vat to go underneath it. Just blows my fucking mind. It really does. How people out there think that the normal everyday person is going to be able to go straight out and whop out £1,500 or £3 grand just to have a little thing that they can keep frying up to a certain point, but then they ain't going to be able to keep fuck all else in there. You know, baseline 850 quid, top one is just under £4 grand. And it's a new idea. But I mean, plant walls have been around for fucking eons. Hydroponics do it. A lot of hydroponic farms work on that system. But at the same time, you've also got to be very careful of what you put in there to whatever size the cups are. Because I tell you now, you put a load of tomato plants in one of those, you are going to have serious problems. What's the other one we got going down at the farm that grows really well? Watercress. And a lot of people out there are now putting watercress in their chambers and stuff. And they will tell you, you get a fucking large root system. Why do you think I took the watercress out of there when I first built it and put one Mind Your Own Business in? Because Mind Your Own Business has a very small root. It doesn't go deep. Now you put strawberries, you put tomatoes or anything in there, you are going to end up in the long term with issues. Purely because the amount that they will grow and the amount of root they will produce will end up fucking clogging them up. Hence why I stopped using the watercress in there, because they only grew about that big. And when I took them out, the whole pad came out in one. So imagine if I'd have let that grow and I had every single cup, and there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 10 cups on that, and I put 10 bits of fucking, within a week or two, the fucking thing would have been overflowing, because it would have been choked with the roots. You know what I mean? Just blows my mind, and it has fucking, you know, these things that just get under your skin a little bit. Anyway, other than that, don't forget 16th of August for the Koi Haven mud pond harvest. Shintaro the breeder from Japan is going to be there. Get on to koihaven.co.uk, I think it is, to book your ticket. Also, don't forget, next Saturday, 5 Towns Koi in Stoke-on-Trent are having their open day. I really wish I could go, and I really wish I could afford one of them Midori Koi, because you know me and my Deutsch fish, and Midori Kois do not come round very often, especially in quite a few numbers. like I said on the live last night, I have actually spoken with Nigel, and he sent me pictures and stuff, and they are genuine Midori Goi. So if you want to get into a really good growing show with some really unusual fish, get up there this Saturday. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Anyway, I'm going to put you down for a minute so I can chop a couple of bits of wood so I can get that one sat in place over there, and then I can call it a day because we're at the farm tomorrow. Well, my little fruit bats, that is me for today. I've got some bits done. I made a decision that I did take the tray out and I put it in the tow side tank. It didn't look right, so I've stripped the top of the shower and I've put the 4 small potted ones in the top with some of the horticultural gravel that was in the veg box. The other 2, the big ones, they are on the side. Long block's starting to look a little bit cleaner. It's looking good out here, actually. I really am starting to like the look the way it looks. Got the step done. In fact, let me spin you round there. Wouldn't that make things easier? These are kicking the shit out of what's left, the 2 gem lettuces. They were only given them about half hour ago. So yeah, as you can see, there ain't much left of them there gem lettuces. There ain't much left there at all. Over here, we've got all the wood in round the edges. Like I say, I'm going to have to put one more tray in there to make it completely level for the spray bar. And we all know how good that looks in there. The rest of the gravel that was in that veg bay has gone on there with me soon to be pom-pom tree and the acer that needs a bloody good haircut. Bloody good haircut. So what I did was put them in up there. They're just sat at the back at the moment, but they will go in the top of the topmost tray of that shower. And so these are all munching on some small pellet I just chucked in. We had 4 go from here today and 1 from the main pond. So I can move a couple of the smaller ones that have been moved on out of the main pond and over to here. The 2 chairs that were stacked up, all chopped up there, ready to go down to the farm. Sean will use that for boiling up the maize that he boils up for the lake. Turn that air stone off for a minute. Oh, that was something else. I managed to get the air stone in. And now they've all settled down. I've turned the pump up to full speed, which is 6,500 litres an hour with the air stone. I'm going to grab my heater from the farm tomorrow, and then we're going to put an aquarium heater in there to get the heat up a little bit more for her. But they're doing all right. I think that needs to come down here. I am going to get her a nice little pot for there, because the only responsibility I got for this tank is cleaning the filter, which is a tempest, so it's a piece of piss. But I've just got me step in, another bag of postcrete, and then I can take that polystyrene away, and then that gives me enough room to be able to access my my valve for the bottom of the tempest. But yeah, there we go. That one's done. I've just got to smooth that one off over there now. And like I say, we are starting to slim down in here, that's for sure. I've got to get all this insulation off, get the media stripped out, get it cleaned out, scrubbed down, and then that is going to be for sale The only thing it won't have is the media, so it will be for sale, but medialess. And I can get that gone out the way. I can then strip the media out of there and bag that. That could just come off the wall as it is, because that will end up going back on the new system that I add to the pond. I know a lot of people say, well, why don't you go from your skimmer to your easy pod? And then that's one of the reasons why I'm changing things, because cleaning easy pods is a piece of piss. But when you've got a lot of fish in a small body of water and you've got to clean that easy pod at least 3 times, that's a lot of water you've got to stand around and go in so you don't overflow it. That's what takes the time from cleaning easy pods. Trust me, at one point I had 5 of the things in here or in the garden. So yeah, absolutely outrageous. But on that note, I am going to call it here. So guys and girls, don't forget, like, share, subscribe and all that schmizzle. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great, and we will see you no doubt tomorrow at New Forest.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.